is, and so that's, which it was chest level outside on me. So that, that shows you that's chest level, and that's about the same. I mean, it'll soak up. I mean, I don't know if that didn't have anything to do with the outside thing really, but it will soak up water and go up higher. Well, I'm going to show you the door, how it works now, and you can hear it. You can see that I'm not turning the handle. And you can see what damage it did from now. This is direct flood damage. And look at how it did the front. Terrible. I mean, it just tore the door apart. I mean, but I couldn't do anything. I had to get it out of the bathroom. I didn't have a choice. So now we're going to come back in here. And I want to show the wall in here. Like I said, you can see some of these. You can see where the shelf was against the wall, the wood. And the mold has grown. I mean, some of it is kerosene damage, but these outlines are from mold now. And now here, look at this. Look at how this opens up. I mean, it's all just falling apart. The mold that's grown along here. Now, this will give you an idea. Look at the mold. That will show you how far the water absorbed up through this wood and carried through the walls. Most people don't realize that. But look at this. I mean, you want to see something? Let me get a good. You can see the shadow there. All right, look at that. That's between the walls. You just stick your hand right down in there. The flood did massive damage. And you can see where it kind of cracked along that too, and it's. It started to separate from the wall. You can see the difference there, how it bulged out, and it's still, the whole wall is bulged out and it's cracking. Besides where Joey punched it, it's actually cracking. And this one, I mean, look at this. I mean, that has nothing to do with anyone doing anything. The punch is over here, okay? And now we're going to go way over here. And you can just see where the wall is just falling apart. It's just, it cracked and just pulled away, and it bulged. I mean, that is, that's not a punch print. That's where it's folding around the 2x4. So that's what the house looks like. That's what kind of shape it's in. You got to see the rat turds. But I wanted everyone to know what kind of shape some of our houses are in. I mean, maybe some of the others are a little afraid to show, but I want people to see what kind of damage this was done, and imagine what was done. I've taken some video of my stuff out there, so imagine what kind of damage was done to the other homes, and they really need to do us right on this, and especially the homeowners, because they really lost a lot. And, well, there's a good example right there. See that? Let's zero in on the separation, right there, where it's actually moved away from the fireplace. I mean, that's where the fireplace was right there. That was a huge fireplace. And you can't really see, it's just a white wall right now, but yeah, you can see the mold. Or something scratched it, but there. I mean, it's got damage throughout the house from the water, and it's just terrible. And it's unfortunate that we've had to go through this. All of that is peeling off. All that is peeling off. Listen. Anyway, there were some of the sounds there. You can hear them. You can hear the rats and the squirrels up in the attic. It's terrible. Well, so there's a view from all of us here in Scottsboro of what we went through. And here's an idea. And now the mice have gotten in here now, and just I gotta try to sweep this a little bit better, but My son's not a very good sweeper. But you can see the ridge there and how, well, you may not be able to see the color difference. I'm sure you can see the color difference there where the ridge where the furniture was on the rugs and how dirty the rug is from the flood waters. And I poured water on the floor and used a wet vac to suck it up, and it's still just filthy from that. But the floors have to be completely replaced, so I mean there's nothing that can be done about that. I mean there's no changing the fact that the floors have to be redone completely. And I'm going to show you this because I'm going to take this apart in a little while here. I don't really, well, I'm going to show you anyway. Let me see. No, look. I just wiggle it. Well, and now it's going to stay on. Well, wouldn't you know? See, that's what's, there we go. It just pops right off. Well, that's what's so dangerous about a short like that. And I don't know if that's because of it, though. You know, it can, a short, now from what I know of electricity, from my grandfather, there was some more of the mice. But if it forms a short on one end of the wire, it can screw up the wire on the other end and make it get too hot and stuff and fuck it up. There's the mouse. See, and I blocked one of their holes here and one on the other side of the wall. Well, that was some mouse sounds. And I'm going to finish this tape up and just say I'm going to do one last sweep job because even though they're going to redo the floors, I'm going to try to sweep it as best I can. So I just want to do some video to show some of the damage that the flood did. And, oh, there's another example. Oh, look at that right there. Where it cracked and pulled away. I mean, the whole house moved. There's another one. Look at that one right there. See, the whole house moved when that happened, when the flood hit. And it just devastated the whole house. I mean, look at, that outlet burned up. That's just terrible. Anyway, I just wanted to do this to show everybody what the flood damage did to the house, and I'm gonna put have this online so the mayor and everyone else can see it without the furniture and the mess in here, and what I've had to live in, since I've had to move back and been out of the motel, and I don't know. I hope I can get a hold of 48 News and see if they want to get a hold of this video and send it to them. Online or something, but anyway, that's how the house looks. And unfortunately, if they don't pay for this house and Ken rebuilds, I'll have to pay for these 2 holes. Well, I don't know. He might be nice, and considering that he has to rebuild the whole house anyway, or redo at least the inside walls because of how bad they've warped. Maybe he'll be nice and not, make me pay for that. I already owe him $1,300, so maybe he won't, charge me for that if he has to redo it anyway. So, which, I was going to paint and stuff, but I figured if they're going to redo the walls, I'm not going to bother to paint. Of course, I'm not going to stay living here with the pave. I'm not going to live here with the floors the way they are. And after this flood, it's just terrible with the mice and stuff. I don't know what the deal is, what caused that, but this is the worst I've ever seen the mice. So this is the goodbye to the house. This is the only heater that works now. But I guess this is good. Okay, and Now this is it. I'm putting a new tape in because this is the end of the tape. I'm going to unplug the heater and shut it off. They're turning off the electric tomorrow. And Ken, if you actually watch this, Ken, you should try to sell this and watch the house so people don't steal this kind of shit. I may not even put this part on the video about the dresser. But anyway, and I hope they do us right. Like I said, my job screwed me over, and we'll have a thing on that later. But you know, this way I can pay Ken off the $1,300 I owe him and pay him $100 a month. So I know he'll be looking forward to that, and that's video proof. It'll be online that I said that, so he knows I'm for real. Well, goodbye to the homestead. Look at Patches saying goodbye to her house. Time to go on to a new adventure for a while. Which probably have to get a bigger house for Brandy to live with us anyway.